2nd and 6. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. They'll try and run here with Swift. And they're going to get the 1st down here across the 15-yard line. Give them the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
So right after the defense gets you the ball on a takeaway and a fumble recovery of their own, you've got to reward them, don't you? You've got to stay out on the field, give them a chance to rest, and how about doing it the way they did it, running the football and picking it up on 3rd down.
Yeah, would not have wanted to go 3 and out. They avoid that right there.
Yeah, they avoided the glares as they went back to the bench, didn't they?
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. That's caught left side by the tight end, Gray. And quickly, they get to the line. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Gets past one man. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the gun, here's Swift. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 48-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And his kick here is good. And that will make it 6-0. So able to add on to their first half lead here, Charles, forcing the miscue with a fumble and then turning that into 3 points.
Yeah, and more than happy to accept any mistakes the other side is willing to make. No problem. You turn it over, we'll take that, and we'll use it to expand our lead.
Looking to throw, May. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
He'll get this, and now a fumble. The ball's out. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. He may go. Kyle Pitts, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. They'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Finding Smith and Jigba downfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 37 yards. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 27. Back to throw. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
And that's going to be incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Bills are going to get the football back. Now a first carry for their fullback. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. And we are back. Biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, and both teams ready for the start of the second quarter. They'll throw with May. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down is May. He's got his target. That's complete. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Ladd McConkey, 72 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is up to 8. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll be out of bounds at midfield, so a solid return to the 50. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They will run straight ahead with Swift. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
2nd and 5. A throw right side taken in by the tight end Gray. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. Eluding the pressure right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
To throw, it's May. That one complete to McConkey. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. To the air, May. Targeting Pitts on the out route, and he's got it complete. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Kyle Pitts, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bills continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is up to 15 now. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. A quick throw there is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Flush to his right. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. And now they'll shift things around. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 32-yard line. He'll look to throw. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted. Now a 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. They'll look to throw here. And his throw here is incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Back to the running game with Swift. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into the... And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. DeAndre Swift taking it in from a yard out. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. The Bills send the punter out. Back deep